Mr. Casey Edwards, also one of my fellow cast members from our city ourselves, a play about tolerance and intolerance in the youth. What are your opinions on tolerance and intolerance?
Well, I think that really, even though to most people they'd mean, completely opposite things, I think they're both one and the same. Because I think that tolerance can be dangerous because, if you but it can also be good. Like if you tolerate somebody's, something that like annoys you, that's not that bad. But if you tolerate something that is, that's a threat to somebody else or somebody that you love, like say that like your cousin was getting bullied and you saw it and you're just tolerating this person getting like hit or whatever, then that's a bad thing. That person's going to continue to get hit because you're not doing anything. So I think that tolerance and intolerance can both be a good and bad thing.
What do you think society in a whole think about tolerance and intolerance?
I think, like I said, I think at least most of them, I would assume that like the majority think that like, oh, intolerance is a good thing because intolerance tolerance is a good thing because tolerance you're just tolerating something, you're putting up with something, you're condoning something, and just minding your business. Intolerance means that you're being mean to somebody else. Like I think that those are their stereotypical thoughts on that.
Did you have those same thoughts coming into this play?
Yes, I did. I had those exact same thoughts. That's why it's so easy. But then when I got out of it, getting out of it, but while I did some work with everybody and found out new things, I found out that, like I said, they're both the same thing.
If you could do anything to change this world for the better, what would you do?
Anything to change this world for the better.
Correct, the moon bill.
Probably end poverty, because you may not know this, but the world's richest people have enough money combined to end poverty 3 times over.
I do.
3 times! That's ridiculous! We only need you to do it once!
Welcome to Eden's perspective.
So yeah, I would do that. I would do it because
I know that because my social studies teacher, he was talking about Bill Gates. He was like, he has enough money to give everyone under the age of 18 $300 something million in Chicago. I was like, whoa. Just Bill Gates,
See
not
what
even
I mean?
Steve Jobs.
See what I mean? So, there you go! That's what I would do. I'd end poverty because so many people are struggling with it. I mean, everybody's struggling with it.
What would you do to get the word out outside of this play if you had endless resources?
What's the word? What word am I giving out?
The word of tolerance and intolerance.
What would I do? I was like using other resources, not this play?
If you had endless resources, like endless budget.
Oh, I don't know. I'd probably, because I'd probably do the same thing we're doing here. Like, a play. This is kind of, not that many people have known about this play, so we're working hard to get, the word out to people about this play. But if I had all the resources.
Play exactly?
This play, a Rhetoric in Theater, our city ourselves, about teens struggling with tolerance and intolerance.
How much longer does it run?
It runs next weekend into May 12th, I believe. But what I'd do if I had endless resources and, all this stuff is probably do more stuff with the arts. Because people love movies. People love going out to see movies. And if I made some, sub-topic about tolerance and intolerance to try and get the word out, people would see it. People would see a movie. So, yeah.
What about blind people?
Blind people, I'd probably make songs. Write songs.
What about deaf people?
Deaf people, and come the movie again, just with subtitles.
So you'd make it to include everyone.
Everybody.
Everybody.
I'd have to give lectures about it. Some people like lectures, believe it or not. Some people like going, oh, okay.
I choose not to. This is not Ripley's Believe It or Not. I refuse to believe it.
Well, there you go. Believe it or not. You chose not to.
Thank you, Mr. Casey Edwards.
That's it? That's it?
Yeah.
All right.